to bring you today's game here on the 2K Sports Network. Coming to you from Memorial Stadium. Our matchup today features the Wolverines. They'll be matching up against the Spiders. I'm Dan Stevens, and with me as always, Peter O'Keefe. Let's review some of the players in today's matchup, Peter.
Defense is what this team hangs its hat on. I mean, look at these two stars. They can take over a game. There's plenty of talent besides them, as you can
Alex
see.
Starr, and I'll be calling the game today.
With a top-notch opponent. Is there any doubt in your mind about how good these
we'll
two guys
see
are? The best thing is that they raise up
Marquez, Vic, and the
okay, Peter, here's the coin
Wolfpack take on the Fighters today.
How you doing?
The Spiders will make the selection.
The Fighters will choose tails on the opening coin toss. And I believe it's going to come up tails. Yes, it will. And the Fighters will kick, which means the Wolfpack will be receiving the ball going from left to right. Phoenix's kicker is
And we're underway. Number 22 catches it back at the 9. Dragged down at the 27.
Number 22 got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The ball was kicked and we're underway. Sorry. As we see,
On the field and will start the drive at their own 27-yard line.
Peterman and the Wolfpack offense take the field. I would expect them to go to Marquez Vic, considering he's their leading receiver, and they go to their slot guy and their fullback and brothers for 9. 2nd and 1 at the 36. Ball on the left hash. Three wide receivers in the game. 2 back shotgun set, and Peterman's going to get sacked. That is, I believe, Gabriel Cribb's son. Or Mikey DiPortino. I'm not sure if that was 94 or 93. To Vic there and dropped.
That one bounced right out of the mitts. That seems to be an odd call, Peter. It fell incomplete, but even if they had caught it, they still would have been short of the first down.
We are here at Under Armour Field watching the Green Bay Wolfpack take on the Phoenix Fighters. And punts away, and I believe that was 32 on the return. Jordan Owuzie, or Phoenix has the ball, and Andrews fired to the right side to gain 4. Caught by 85 Wesley Walker. Ball on the 36-yard line of Phoenix with 9:40 to go in the first. 2 backs in the backfield, split back set for Phoenix. And Green Bay just does a brilliant job of stuffing the run there. That is, I believe, Pride on that tackle. As they go back in that split back set, they love that set, and they go with a arrow route to 85, which is 86 which is Travis Mathis, a generic. Split back set, dumped off, gain of 9. I'd like to thank you guys in the chat for sticking with us through the difficulties here. Split back set for Phoenix. And they're going to go with a little, it looked like a shovel pass to Pittman there. The 31, which is Piera. As we see Oscar Pride, 95. 2 back set. Pereira's the deep. And they're just going to get swallowed. With 7:30 to go in the first quarter, we have a 2nd and 13 on the Green Bay 44. Phoenix is driving, split back set. Throw's going to get knocked down. I believe Oscar Pride got in there and wreaked havoc. I love to see that as a defensive guy. 3rd and 13. I would expect a post or a some type of a out route here, and they go with the out route. Pick up to the 39. Robert Woodard, a generic. That causes Phoenix to punt, and we will see Hendricks back to return. And Hendricks isn't even going to get to return this one, as it's a beautiful punt that had some backspin. And it's down to the 10. Let's take a look at this punt again. It just had some backspin and checked up. And they were able to pin Green Bay deep. Let's see what Green Bay does on this second possession here. They'll go I formation. Hendricks is the deep back. Vic is to the bottom of your screen. They go to Vic. No, that is That's a beautiful throw by Peterman. I'll get the name of the receiver for you. Abdul Moss. That was Abdul Moss. As they go single back formation and try to go to Marquez Vick, and he drops it. He usually has pretty sure hands. He's leading the Green Bay Wolfpack in receiving yards right now. You got to catch those, buddy. I formation, 2 receivers right, 1 left to the top of the screen. Peterman fires, and he ends up hitting his fullback. Then James for a gain of 8. Split back set for Peterman. 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. And he's going to flip it out to Hendricks on a little swing pass. Beautiful call there to get 22 involved. He just flipped it out and the rush wasn't there. Wolfpack go empty now. 4 wide receivers. And Peterman's going to run it and gain 9 as he gives himself up. They run a QB sneak on 1st and 10 there, and it ends up gaining them 9. Beautiful play by Peterman to slide there as their fullback makes another reception. Actually, that's Brothers. 46, that's the tight end Brothers. Let's see what Green Bay comes out with this time. 3 wide receivers, ball on the left hash of the 46-yard line, and Peterman throws, and he finds, I believe that's Marquez Vick on the outside. Yes, it is. That is 18. And he's able to get out of bounds at the Phoenix 34, where Green Bay will scrimmage next. There you see Leroy Brothers lined up as a tight end to, I believe, the right of your screen. Marquez Vick is, I believe, at the bottom, and they try that QB sneak again. And Phoenix is just able to get in the hole and stuff them like cheesy bread. Peterman, two backs in the backfield, 3 wide set, and he throws it up the seam to, that is 15, Colin Taylor, the 6'1", 220 wide receiver, is able to make good use of his size there. I would watch out for 18 on this play and He throws it short to Brothers. Gain of 9. 2nd and 1 at the Phoenix 11. I would expect them to no, they're coming out in a shotgun set. I expected 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, and I believe that's Marquez. No, that is 18. Hang on, let me get a name here. I don't have a name at the moment, sorry. And Green Bay scores a touchdown. While I was looking that up, that's Taylor. Taylor just busted a coverage and ended up in the end zone here. And it'll be 7-0 extra point pending with 2:48 to go in the first. And it's good. 7-0, as I said, with 2:48 to go in the first. Phoenix is going to get the ball back here. They weren't able to do anything on their first couple possessions here, and Green Bay boots it off and gets up to the 30-yard line. That is Owarie, actually.
1st and 10 from the Spiders 30-yard line.
And Phoenix comes out in a split back set to the 2 wide receivers to the right, and they go with a play action, and Green Bay is all over them. I believe that was... No, yeah, that was actually Jonas Pride that finished him off.
2nd and 16.
Beautiful job by Green Bay diagnosing that one. Split back receivers for Phoenix, or split back set for Phoenix, 2 receivers, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom of the screen, and they go play action, and that's just a drop. You gotta catch that for Pizzera. He just drops it right out of midair. Brings up a 3rd and 17 on the Phoenix 23-yard line. As Green Bay looks to... I thought Green Bay was bringing pressure there, and they almost... And they didn't. They backed off, and Phoenix threw it incomplete anyway. So Green Bay is going to get the ball back with under 2 minutes to go, most likely. In the first. 1:57 to go. In fact, as Hendricks fields that one. We haven't seen much of Hendricks in the running game today. We've mainly seen Peterman throwing the rock. We haven't seen Hendricks run the ball at all, really, and that is caught. I believe it's marked Vic as Peterman's got 106 as far as passing yards. They weaked Hendricks out to the left and ended up throwing it to I believe Trevor Neal. Hendricks is the single back for Peterman, and again they don't run the ball with him. What's the point of investing in a gold running back if you don't run the ball with him? But I'm gonna chew Jake out after this one, probably. Silver running back, I'm sorry. Thanks, Hammer. Phoenix really need to stop here.
3rd and 5 from the Spiders, 31-yard line.
On this 3rd and 6. And they get one. What a job picking that thing off. Peterman just didn't see him. Nine is just able to guy up and pick that thing off. As Phoenix goes in their patented split back package, and they'll dump it off to their running back for a gain of 3.
Second and 6.
Split back set for Phoenix again. 2 tight ends, I believe, in the game, and they run a little inside give to, I believe, their fullback, and that's swallowed up by Oscar Pride.
3rd and 9 from the Spiders, 27-yard line.
As we're coming near the end of the first, I wouldn't have even snapped it again, but apparently Phoenix is saying nope, and Green Bay is going to be getting the ball at the start of the second quarter pretty much, because there's 1 second left in the clock. As this Dream Elements thing just said in the chat, check us out at worldfootballalliance.com. We've got some great stuff there, including these teams' rosters, the schedule for this season, And Green Bay will go with a single back set and throw out of it. I don't know why they haven't been using Hendricks that much today. I agree with Hammer that you got to catch those. On that play. Hammer is the first-year head coach of the Wolfpack, and that is 9 again with an almost picked off pass.
3rd and 10 from your Wolverines 41-yard line.
Green Bay is very lucky to be holding on to this lead at this point because this has been a sloppy offensive game for them.
With the sack. He loses 5 on the play.
And that is Gibby Chuberson on that sack there of Peterman, who is not playing well today.
Your Wolverines have selected to punt. Number 32 is deep to receive.
As Julio said, Phoenix's defense is coming alive.
Number 32 fielded the kick. Running back for a gain of 6 yards on the play. Ball will be placed around the 30-yard line.
Let's see if Phoenix has a spark in them.
From the Spiders 30-yard line.
Here. 2 wide receivers to the right. And they give inside for a gain of 2.
2 yards on the play. Miller with the tackle. Second and 7. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Oh, Jolio. Sorry, Joel. My brain is soup today, apparently, as 82 couldn't catch that.
3rd and 7 from the Spiders 32-yard line.
And again, he just... What is with Phoenix and leading their receivers to that boundary and them not being able to bring balls in?
Number 22 is deep to receive.
They've dropped a lot of balls today. If I had to point out the one thing that's wrong for Phoenix, it's just miscues. Phoenix has had a lot of miscues. And so has Green Bay. This has been a sloppy game. As Corey Chandler ended up being hurt on the return as he's basically blocked into, I think, 39.
First and 10 from your Wolverines 35-yard line.
Split back set for Peterman. And they go over the middle and find, I believe that's Brothers. No, that is Marquez Vick on that catch. I'm sorry, I didn't see the 18 for a second. Vick was just able to shake off a couple defenders there. Peterman goes with a single back look and is sacked immediately, pretty much. 4 yards on the play. Chuberson again. How are they not blocking 93? Explain that to me, Hammer. How the heck are your boys not blocking that? Chuberson, sorry. How are your boys not blocking 93 as they go to Hendricks for a pickup of 4? Oh, you're going to blame that on Jake? Maybe you should be the owner then and not just the head coach. As that pass was batted away and Green Bay looks like they're going to have to punt again.
Your Wolverines are back to punt. Number 32 is deep to receive.
Let's go. From Phoenix's 45, they're going to try and pin them here as this punt is going to bounce up to the right and get down to the Phoenix 5. I thought that Green Bay was going to run out of room there.
First and 10 from the Spiders' 5-yard line.
And Phoenix is going to scrimmage from their 5 and give it up the middle to gain some room, gain of 4. And Chandler's got a hyperextended shoulder.
2nd and 3 from the Spiders' 11-yard line.
That's a heck of an injury. I don't care if it's a generic player or not. That's a heck of an injury. And Oscar Pride is able to get in there and make something happen.
3rd and 6 from the Spiders.
As I say that, Phoenix loves this split back set as Green Bay comes at them with 40 linemen and the quarterback's able to run for a first down somehow. Andrews looked like he was
1st and 10.
an animal pinned in to a pen, and he was able to escape. And the preceding play was a gain of 1. As we look at Jermaine Andrews commanding his huddle, he's got 3 wide receivers and two backs in the backfield with him as he gets a gain of 2 from that throw. And 3rd down and 7 for Phoenix as Green Bay brings pressure, and that was almost converted. Luckily, 36 got in there to separate the man from the ball. And Hammer's saying that there could have been PI there. In my opinion, it seems like you could make a case for PI there, but not necessarily, as Flash gets his team good field position. Too bad they're not using him in the running game at all, as he's in the shotgun to the right side of Molyneux, or to the right side of Peterman, and Taylor's able to get his 4th catch of the day. He was just singled out and had to grab that thing with one hand, as I think it was thrown too far. As Phoenix rallies and stops them for no gain. And Phoenix gets a sack on Peterman there. Why are they in this set in the no huddle? They're able to make it work. And get a big chunk. And they're able to get a touchdown to Vic on a little out route to the pylon. Yeah, that's an out route to the pylon, and he just barely sneaks that ball over the plane. As Jake is laughing in the chat, the Wolfpack owner. Kick is up and good. Wolfpack up 14-0 with 3:47 to go in the half. We still have almost 4 minutes to go in this half, as Phoenix is going to take it out and get to the 28, where they will scrimmage for this last 3 minutes and 43 seconds of the half. You know, I personally don't like that they come out in all this, that Phoenix comes out in all this split back, but whatever floats your boat, dude. As that pass is dropped,
Second and 10. Ball at the 29-yard line.
as Phoenix comes out in this split back again, 2 tight ends to the left, and Green Bay's able to get pressure immediately and knock the quarterback on his butt. That is Alan Hendricks, 52, able to get in there.
Third and 16 from the Spiders, 22-yard line.
You don't get nowhere running the ball. Rip, weak back.
And the Wolfpack almost picked that. In my opinion, they should have picked that. I agree, the fighters need to fight today. They haven't shown much fight today.
You're not strong enough.
They just kind of rolled over and died. Whoops. Checking for injuries.
I got you locked. Gun.
First and goal from the Spiders, 1-yard line.
Goal line there, D. Weak back. Dude, right here.
Pass was incomplete, intended for Taylor. Second and goal from the Spiders, 1-yard line.
Screen. Sit. Watch left. Pro.
Move the sack. Sacked for a loss of 8 yards on the play.
The Green Bay almost scored there.
Brown will come in to attempt a field goal from the 8-yard line. Gomez on the hold.
This is my neighborhood. My neighborhood.
As Green Bay goes up 17-0 following that missed touchdown opportunity that they should have had.
Your Wolverines are kicking off.
By the way, both these teams are looking to improve to 2-0 on the year.
Number 32 fielded the kick. A return of 22 yards on the play. Ball will be placed around 30 yards.
Oh. My bad. Green Bay's 0-1, and
First and 10 from the
both of these teams, I believe, are 0-1, right?
Rosie. I got two over here.
Oh,
with the carry. Number 56 credited with the tackle. He loses one on the play.
oh, thank you.
Second and 11 from the Spiders, 29-yard line.
Apparently, that would be the first Week 2 win in Pack history if they're able to pull this off today.
Wrong, right.
Phoenix finally uses a timeout with 1:12 on the clock.
Third and 8 from the Spiders, 32-yard line.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for. Wing back. Got two over here.
Joel said, damn, 27 is strong for keeping him from going out of bounds. I agree there, man. And what was Phoenix doing on that play? You want to be able to get the first down there, but now they have to kick.
Oh, yeah, this one's mine.
And the Pack should have used a timeout. I don't know why they didn't. With under 30 seconds to go in the half, they will get this football. With around 20 seconds to go in the half, actually, they'll get it. That perplexes me too, why they didn't use a timeout. They have all three of them.
First and 10.
You'd think they would use one here. 20 seconds to go in the first half. Green Bay's just going to run the football here. Nope. They'll throw to the sideline to Vick as Peterman's got 224 yards and 2 TDs today. Luckily, no picks, even though he's tried to get a pick today.
Second and 6.
With how sloppy both of these teams looked early on.
They're going air.
Wow.
Slide. Rip.
Almost 5 defensive linemen for Phoenix on the defense there as they go in their dime. And that is Vick finding a hole. And I don't think they'll be able to snap this in time as the clock's winding from 5 to... They'll get a timeout before the clock expires. That's horrible clock management. You've got to use the timeouts earlier. That's horrible clock management. Now you just got to chuck and pray to end the half. Or you can just run it to end the half. Let's see what they do. It looks like they're going to chuck and pray. Peterman chucks it. And it's intercepted in the end zone. Somehow Xavier Banks comes up with this as the Phoenix Spiders were playing volleyball.
The end of the second quarter. The score is now the Spiders 0. Your Wolverines 17.
But it doesn't really matter as we hit halftime and the Wolfpack are up 17-zip. Let's look at the halftime numbers to give me something to talk about here. Wow, Vic's got 101 yards today. That's incredible.
Your Wolverines to kick off.
As we said, both these teams could be 1-1 at the end of this one. If Phoenix would drop to 1-1 and Green Bay would improve to 1-1. As
Number 32 fielded the kick. A return of 25 on the play. Ball will
along with my Flint Firebirds,
first and 10 from the Spiders 36-yard line.
although I gotta say Green Bay is in the tougher division builds wise, being in the South.
Run by Cooper. Tackle made by number 56. No gain on the play. Second and 9.
Oh, North. Sorry, Jake.
Cooper with the carry. Picked up a 5 on the play. Number 56. Credited with the tackle.
My head's not on straight today.
Third and 4 from
3rd and 4 for Phoenix. Let's see if they go play action again and get decked by, I believe that's Oscar Pride.
6 yards on the play.
That's Nathan Molyneux that decked him coming off the edge. Beautiful play call by Hammer.
The Spiders.
I corrected myself, Jake.
22 is deep to receive.
Sack all day! Sack all day!
Number 22 fielded the kick. Running back for a gain of 2 yards on the play. Ball will be placed around 29 yards.
As that was, I believe, no, that wasn't Kevin Vance. He's on the Voodoo.
First and 10 from your Wolverines 29 yards.
Quarterback ain't even gonna look your way. Watch the back! Watch the back!
17 zip. Green Bay, if you're just joining us. And what was that play? Vic just spun back toward the line of scrimmage and gained nothing when he should have gained at least, what, 3-4 yards?
Hey, watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Second down and 10. They fire and Leroy Brothers again is on the receiving end of a Peterman pass. Gain of 8 there.
3rd and 1. Ball at the 37-yard line.
Watch the play action!
Larry Brothers, sorry. As they got Phoenix to jump off sides, this is a free first down, regardless of the result.
Neutral zone infraction, number 42, defense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
And as I said, Green Bay's really impressing me today with how they're playing.
First and 10. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Down!
I might have to move them up in my
I'm gunning for you! I'm gunning for you!
power rankings because this is looking pretty good right now. Phoenix Green Bay in the shotgun, and they almost throw a pick.
Second and 10. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Watch the pass! Here it comes! Watch the throw! Watch the throw! Strong trips up, bro!
Incomplete pass thrown by Peterson. Third and 10 from your Wolverines, 42-yard line.
I was about to say, since when did we have official power rankings?
Louie, single back! Single back!
Whatever, that's news to me. As Peterman almost got sacked, and he doesn't gain anything anyway out of it.
Your Wolverines are back to punt. Number 32 is
Oh yeah, this one's mine! This one's mine!
Number 32 fielded the kick. Running back for a gain of 2 yards on the play. Ball is started at the 23-yard line. First and 10 from the Spiders, 23-yard line.
Liz! Bro! I got two over here!
Like I said, since when did we do official?
Cooper with the carry. He picks up 5 on the play. Number 95 with the tackle. Second and 5.
Yeah, can you drop a link for me in Discord to it? Chopper ended up getting a sack there. this offense looks non-existent for Phoenix. It just seems like somebody's beating them with a wooden paddle today. Phoenix just has not looked good.
Spiders are back to punt. Number 22 is defense.
As Phoenix is going to punt it away again. And Green Bay is going to have another chance to put up more points.
First and 10 from your Wolverines, 37-yard line.
Empty backfield for Molyneux. And they're gonna run Molyneux again on that QB sneak. Or the Peterman, sorry. That's the third or fourth time they've used that today. And they've been able to gain some
Second and 1 from your
solid yardage out of it.
6-yard line.
As they dump it to the fullback Finn James, and he ends up gaining 12 yards out of that.
First and 10 from Spiders, 47-yard line.
As Peterman has a passer rating of 84.2 today. And he's going to improve that with that 4-yard throw to,
With the push out of bounds.
I believe that was that was Taylor on the reception, not Vic. I thought it was 19, not 15 for a second.
Second and 5.
Peterman in the gun. Looks to throw. Intercepted by, I believe that might be Abdul Hodge. Yes, it is. He just played a beautiful zone there and got up. And that's a gain of 3 with Jonas Pride
Number 92.
able to make the tackle there.
Second and 7 from the Spiders, 36-yard line.
As the stream element says, check us out online on at worldfootballalliance.com. You'll see the team rosters, the standings, the schedule, everything, as Phoenix gives it inside for a gain of 2.
Third and 5 from
And I believe Leonard was in on that stop. As Phoenix goes split back again, when will they realize this hasn't worked for them today? As they go to the outside and on an out route, don't end up getting the first down, so the punting unit has to come out. With 4 minutes to go in the... Apparently, Phoenix is challenging that.
Are challenging whether the pass was caught in
We'll
bounds.
get another look at it. Let's see if he made this catch before going out of bounds. He does, and it looks like he has a second foot, so this is going to be overturned.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete.
I agree with Hammer there. Really dumb challenging because he's still
The
short,
Spiders
but
will not be charged with a timeout.
at least you don't lose a timeout.
The Spiders have selected to punt. Number 22 is deep to
Let's
receive.
block the punt. Let's go, yo, let's go, let's go.
4 minutes to go in the third. As Green Bay gets this football, and I have to admit this hasn't been the cleanest game.
First and 10 from the Wolverines, 26 yards.
Watch the counter.
I formation for Green Bay. Ball on the 25. Left hash. As they're going to dump it to... That's the first time they've used Hendricks today. And it's on a little swing pass.
Second and 7. Ball at the 28-yard line.
The quarterback ain't even gonna look your way. Single back. Single back. I'm taking two. I'm taking two.
As Peterman makes a 5-step drop and throws to Vic.
15 on the play. First down, Wolverines.
This is an absolute dot. Jeff Okafor made the tackle here.
First and 10 from the Wolverines, 43 yards.
Peterman in the shotgun. One guy to his right and his left. Nickel formation as they find a hole in the middle.
12 yards on the play. First down, Wolverines.
I like hair. Right now I'm Coach Cancer Awareness. Oh gosh. Hammer. Really, man? 3 receivers set for Green Bay. Hendricks gets the football and he's able to gain 4 somehow on that weirdly, that was James, sorry, on that weirdly looking dump off.
Second and 6 from the Spiders, 41-yard line.
I corrected myself, Hammer.
Stop it out right here. Double, double, double. Rhino, Rhino. Single back.
Nice sack by Phoenix there, getting in to
7 on the play.
take Peterman's legs out. Nice job by 94.
Third and 12.
I got them in back for you. Stay there.
And What the heck was that pass? That was the worst pass I've ever seen.
Your Wolverines have selected to punt. Number 32 is deep to receive.
As we're 1:30 to go in the third quarter, we'll hit the fourth. We'll hit the final stanza in 1:30 here. As this beautiful punt, hopefully it stops. Yes, it does. On the Phoenix 3. Phoenix has just looked stuck in mud today. I can't describe it any better than that. Yeah, their punter, your punter is killing it, Hammer. Your punter's the reason why this game hasn't been closer. You've gotten
He picks up 3 on the play. Number 94 with the tackle.
you've won the field position battle today.
2nd and 7.
As we Phoenix actually busted off a run. As we're under a minute in the third here. Yeah, that is their best run of the day.
1st and 10. Ball at the 18-yard line.
Not gonna
Pinto with the carry. He picks up
avoid them from getting shut out though, because
credited with the tackle.
I don't think the Wolfpack are gonna let the foot off the gas as we hit the fourth and final quarter. Put your fours up
Score is now
in the chat.
0. Your Wolverines
17-0 Wolfpack.
2nd and 8. Ball at
As it looks kind of inevitable that both of these teams will have the same record of 1-1. Let's see if Phoenix can dominate the final 11, and I think that just answered it. Why run a play action boot there? You're just going to run straight into the rush.
3rd and 11 from the Spiders 17-yard line.
That's the 5th or 6th time they've been sacked on that play alone today. And they're going to end up staying in neutral and punting it on 4th down here. Let's see if the Wolfpack finally give the ball to Hendricks and salt this game out. Or if they do anything stupid here. Knowing Peterman, he's probably going to do something stupid. Like throw it into triple coverage. Let's see, though. Back to Peterman's right is Hendricks, and he will at least throw it into double coverage there.
Wolverines, 45 yards.
Down. Sit. Pass, pass. Watch the pass. They're gonna pass. They're gonna pass. Rosie.
As this ball heads out left and he gains 4. I believe that's Taylor on the catch. No, that's Vic.
Third and 6. Ball at the 48-yard line.
Run the ball here. Make sure you use this clock up. What are you doing? Throwing the ball. Oh, it worked out.
16 yards on the play. First down, Wolverines.
Vic for around 15.
First and 10 from
Yeah, that was a dot, Jake. I'm just gonna stop telling you guys what to do because I know you're not gonna listen to me anyway.
12 yards on the play. First down, Wolverines. First and 10 from Spiders, 24 yards.
About to lock you up. About to lock you up. Gun, gun. Shoot, right.
Apparently, the Wolfpack said, let's try and bludgeon our opponent with a hammer today. As that pass was incomplete.
Second and 10.
Down. Sit. Woo! I'm gonna shut you down all day. Dump. Rip. Single.
Number 93.
See, that's what you get when you throw the ball all the time.
5 on the play.
Peterman ends up getting sacked by Shubberson again. Boy, 93 has just...
Third and 14 from the Spiders, 29-yard line.
I'm coming again. Rip.
Gibby has just been
Single back.
really the only bright spot for Phoenix today.
Number 93. Just sacked
I think that's him again.
for a loss of 6 yards on the play.
Yep, that's 93 again.
Your Wolverines are back to punt. Number 32 is deep to receive.
I can smell another sack coming on, y'all.
And Green Bay's going to have to punt. And that wasn't a... Oh, it was a touchback because the coverage team was stupid and stepped over the goal line.
From the Spiders.
Or rolled over it, rather, like a turtle.
Leopard. Deuce, right here.
Split back set for Phoenix again. Oh, this is just... That works?
Number 52.
You're kidding me? You're kidding me. That worked. That actually worked. I thought Phoenix was throwing in the towel with that play.
The Spiders, 24-yard line.
Down. Sit.
But they end up gaining 4.
Hey, watch out. Hey, watch out. Watch left.
Split back set again. And they get nothing. Yup, Phoenix has just thrown in the towel today. They're not trying anything new, just same old, same old.
From the Spiders, 25-yard line.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for! Weak back, weak back, weak back! Two man!
I think this is going to be the first, looks to be the first shutout of the year. And
Selected the punt. Number 22, deep to receive.
Oh, I'm laying all out on this punt block!
and that is confirmation that it would be the first shutout of the year. This is an impressive showing by Green Bay. Yeah, there's still 6 minutes left, but if you would run the dang ball, the clock would run down, Hammer.
From your Wolverines, 46-yard line.
5:39 to go. See, that's what I'm talking about. As Banks breaks up that throw to Vic.
Second and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line.
The only runs that I've really seen today have been Peterman on those QB sneaks.
Peterson with the carry.
Speaking of, right on cue.
Number 25 with the tackle. Third and 7 from your Wolverines, 48-yard line.
Let's go, D! That's what we stand for!
Green Bay, please run the ball. The clock's more important than putting up points. And of course they throw it. Only 53 yards for Andrews today. Whereas Peterman's got like 500 yards. Beautiful ball, though.
First and 10.
Okay, the fact that the only running play I've seen is a QB sneak makes me kind of concerned.
Second and 4 from the Spiders, 29-yard line.
Draw! Strong right! Got! I got two over here!
There's some calling that in bounds. Taylor ended up getting the Tozen on the sideline. And we've got 3:30 to go in this one.
14-yard line.
And again, for the love of competitiveness, run the ball, Green Bay. Of course, you don't. You end up throwing it to your tight end, who is down at the 1. Brothers has had quite a few catches today as he catches that in route, I believe it was. Hammer is saying that's a TD. Well, you have the challenge flag in your pocket, Hammer. Aren't you going to use it?
First and goal from the Spiders.
Apparently not.
Single back! Single back! I got two over here! I got two over here! I see two! I see two!
Single back formation for Green Bay. 4 wide receivers. And they're going to throw it. And it's a touchdown for Green Bay as they put up 24. That is Trevor Neal on that catch in the back of the end zone.
Brown is back for the point after. Gomez will hold the kick. The extra point is good. Your Wolverines are set for the kickoff. Number 32, back to receive. Number 32 fielded the kick. Running back for a gain of 21 on the kick. Ball will be placed around 21 yards.
Now, if I were Phoenix, I would just
First and 10 from the Spiders. 31.
do whatever it takes to get out of there with your lives, because
Weak back! Weak back!
Green Bay apparently wants to kill people.
Pass was incomplete, intended for Walker. Second and 10.
Down! Sick! What's the counter? Spread! Spread! Rhino!
Now, Phoenix throwing it makes absolute sense because they're down, but
The pass was incomplete, intended for Pierre.
Green Bay throwing it absolutely doesn't. Garcia on that deflection. As we'll hit the 2-minute warning finally at the end of this game here. 2 minutes.
Fourth and 5.
Maybe now the Wolfpack will run the football.
Fourth and 5. Ball at the 36-yard line.
As the fighters have to go for it anyway.
Fourth down! They got a lot of heart! Weak back! Weak back!
Because they don't have much time anyway.
Incomplete pass thrown by Andrews.
And that's a drop. Andre Miller just has felt the frustration that the fighters have seen all day. For this play, I just want to thank my producer, who you see in the chat as World Football Alliance, for allowing me to do this one.
Second and 10.
And I want to thank all of you in the chat, particularly the Green Bay owner, Jake Molyneux, and the Phoenix owner, I believe, is Aiden? Yeah, Aiden. Medhill. Thank you. As Ricky DiPortino makes the sack to end this one, or they only used one timeout because
Number 32 is deep to receive.
I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back.
oh, Green Bay has their backups in. I didn't even notice that. Thank you guys for pointing that out. And this punt's gonna go in the end zone. I would just run the football if I was Phoenix. Just get out of here with your dignity. That's a perfect example of not getting out of there with your dignity.
Second and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Down. Sit. Hey, watch counter. Watch counter. Switch. Flag. Red. Weak back. Weak.
Phoenix has one timeout left to use. And I think they're only going to use it if they get a first down. Or on defense to stop the clock here.
3rd and 7 from Spiders.
Because they can only stop it once. You still have the middle of the field to use up. You can use up when you want to. And that's going to cause their final timeout to be burned. As the Stream Elements is saying, check us out online at worldfootballalliance.com. We've got a ton of interesting stuff on there, including links to our Twitch and YouTube channels on there for you to subscribe to them. As Phoenix throws to St. Pierre, their leading wide receiver, and he got a first down out of that somehow. And Green Bay will just kneel this one out. And also follow us on, or subscribe to us on YouTube at World Football Alliance. We post the archives of these games there, and we also live stream on our secondary channel as well, WFA2. So check that out if you can. Our final score today is going to be Green Bay 24, Phoenix 0 in the first shutout of this WFA season.
That's the end of regulation. The score is now the Spiders 0, your Wolverines 24.
As we look at the post-game stats and everything, and I'll say what jumps out to me. Look at this. Wow, the Wolfpack had 3 turnovers today and still won the ball game when Phoenix had 0. And thank you, Jack Hammer, for the nice words there in the chat. I try my best. The standouts today, Peterman had a great day. Felix Hendricks didn't really do much today. Marquez Vick ended up with 140 and 146 and a TD. Pereira ended up with 67 yards. Leonard ended up with 9 tackles. Let's see who the player of the game is here. Nate Peterman Jr. with his 36 of 53 day, 382 yards and 3 TDs, and he also had 25 rush yards. That's going to do it from here at Under Armour Field. We'll see you next time here on the WFA Twitch channel. See ya. Bye.